If you are looking for the perfect hairstyle for this holiday season or just to sit in somebody's living room for Christmas, save this video, friend. I started off on washed hair, and I also really wanted to show here that I just have regular black girl hair, because I know a lot of times we see these tutorials and we wonder, do these blow dry brushes work for us? And they absolutely do. It took me a while to get one because of this specific reason, but they do work for us, and that's what I'm going to show you today. After I washed my hair, I slept in it overnight in those braids and kind of let it dry. But before I go in with my Revlon one-step blow dryer, I do go in with just a smoothing blow dryer or a regular, like whatever little blow dryer you have from the store up under your cabinet. This is just a Walmart one. I just go over the hair and start to stretch it out because I find that I get less pulling from the Revlon brush if I go ahead and do that. You're going to see me braid my hair or twist my hair between steps here, and that's so that the hair can have an opportunity to cool down and set in each layer that we're doing, and we're not creating a bunch of tension or unnecessary heat, and we are allowing the smoothing process to happen. So once I had done with that step and I put it into braids, I let that cool for 10 minutes, and then now I'm finally getting into the Revlon one-step blow dryer. So my hair is completely dry, but I did go back in with some OGX thermal spray. It dries really fast, but it does smooth the hair while I'm going through with the blow dryer so that I can have, again, you want a smooth look without applying a whole bunch of heat and also without having to do one too many steps here. So once again, I'm bantu knotting the hair after I've pulled that blow dryer through. And even at this stage, you can see I haven't even finished, but you can see that it's starting to smooth. Don't worry about the roots. We're going to get to those. If you want to fast forward, it's somewhere around like the 2.5 mark. So that portion of my hair is done, and I put it back into the bantu knot while I go and do the rest of it. One side of my hair is more coarse and more thick than the other. This is my thicker side. It's actually the side that grows fastest too. But I tend to not get the smoothest results on this side or as smooth the results that I get on the other side. So that's just something to note if that's also something that your hair does. So I'm on my last little section here, and I'm going through, and just like I pull it with tension very slowly and continue to wrap it around. I do this like 2 or 3 times before I pull it out. The baby wanted to say hi again. And then I leave it where it is. Now, if I was going to stop here, like if this was going to be my only step, I would go in with the flat iron in the front, smooth out the edges, and then my hair would just be like this. And I do this all the time if I don't want to take it a second step. Now, for this particular look, I did go in with the flat iron. This is super important. I'm not pulling it all the way down, as you can see. I'm getting the roots because that's the most important. And then I'm taking the flat iron in large sections and I'm doing a curl. I'm not going to mess with that curl after I put it in. I'm just going to allow it to set. So once again, going to pull it through, do a curl here, and then I'm going to just leave it alone as I work through the rest of my head. And I leave the flat iron on for like 2 to 3 seconds, and ooh, it come out so good. I got something to make it lay down. It's time to lay them edges down, honey. I know I'm not the only one who have that song stuck in their head. Now, this is when I get into very small sections and I go around the front. I only do this for the very front of my hair, smaller sections. And then I'm going to twist this up into what? A big bantu so it can set. And I'm going to just leave it alone while I start to work on the other side. That's so my curls don't drop. And I'm back at the front of my head. Again, I'm going to just go in with that flat iron. I'm only getting the roots. And I am going to get the roots super, super smooth because we're already going to have so much volume. If we have puffy roots, it's just going to look like a puffy hairstyle. And that's not the look that we're going for. That's not what you saw at the beginning of this video. I'm all done. You can see what it looks like when it kind of sets and drops a little versus what it looks like when it's fresh. But I am so happy to be finished. This took all day. Thank y'all for watching. What should I try next?